I only stole a small piece of bread, and I was sentenced to 19 years of hard labor, unwarranted beatings, and senseless abuse. I became a savage, dull-witted, and cold-hearted person, a beast, ruthless in any era. When I saw the guards trampling on the dignity of the prisoners, my anger was ignited. When the guard walked under the high platform, the guard was buried under the massive rock. Though he didn't die, he wouldn't live much longer. Warden Shaw Wei panicked, but his four subordinates couldn't even move the stone. It didn't budge an inch. I smiled and calmly walked up. I climbed up a wooden post. The guard was successfully rescued, but Shaw Wei was filled with dread. That night, I simply reached my hand outside, and Shaw Wei had me hung from the rafters all night long. He suspected that I saved the guard just to reduce my sentence. In his eyes, a criminal is always a criminal. No matter what, redemption was impossible. The next day, Shaw Wei paraded us before the public. A prisoner collided with a guard. Shaw Wei dragged him out and publicly executed him. Then, he looked at me as if to say, here he was God. A year later, I was released after serving my sentence, and I was finally free again. I headed west to a small town. The local bar was hiring laborers. I approached and humbly looked at the owner. I just wanted to earn enough for the trip back home, but the people in the town looked at me strangely. The work was double what others did, but the pay was half of what they earned. I looked at the owner. He looked at the police. The police were staring at me in the eyes of everyone. My back felt so fragile. By nightfall, all the hotels were locked up tight. I had no choice but to sleep in front of the church. Just then, an elderly man walked by. He pointed me to the priest's house for shelter. It was the first time I had ever been respected. The priest invited me to a feast with silverware on the table. He even arranged a clean little bed for me. But then, the maid discovered that all the silverware in the house had been stolen. The priest wasn't surprised. He continued tending to his garden. By noon, the police arrested me, but I never expected the priest would lie. He told the police the silverware was a gift to me, and he even shorted me too. Then the priest handed me the last silver candelabra. My entire worldview shattered. I wandered alone in the wilderness, lost in thought. My soul was completely cleansed. Years later, I changed my name. I not only founded the largest factory in town, but I also ran for mayor. But one day, as I was once again lying on the ground saving someone, Shaw Wei saw me. My fate was about to be rewritten again.